give the Gamecocks a lot of credit tonight. Adam Hill, wow, I've seen a lot of great starts in my time as a baseball coach, but that was one of the best ones I've seen. So, got to give that young man a lot of credit. He was as good as it gets, and their bullpen did an outstanding job. They pitched exceptionally well, and they scored just enough. And I felt like we threw the ball well. I thought Hennessy threw the ball well. Owen Griffith came in, threw the ball well. The biggest thing is, for us, we didn't get a lot of opportunities. And when we did early, we had a strikeout with a runner at third, with one out early in the ball game. But the bottom line was we didn't get too many opportunities to score. We needed to pitch and defend well. And, we didn't play our best baseball game. We made some mistakes, but we were still in the game. I'll give our guys some credit for competing as hard as they could against a starter who was as good as it gets. They came out on top. They got the last at bat and came out on top, and they deserve a lot of credit.
The 2 errors in the infield, probably going to keep you up tonight thinking about that?
No, not really. I mean, it happens. It was a pop-up. It's the first time we played under the lights. It's not an excuse. We got to make that play. We make a good pitch. We get a pop-up in the infield that would have ended the inning. And, Birdie just didn't make a play. And that's baseball. That happens, and he was, obviously it was killing him when he came in the dugout, but he's got to make that play. We understand that. And, I think right there at the end, Chris he got, a little bit anxious knowing that they were bunt. He vacated first base too early, which you can't do. We got to do a better job of coaching him right there and making sure he understands that we got to see bunt first. Riley tried to pick, and Chris was vacating first a little bit too early, knowing that they were going to bunt. And the pick attempt went down the line and puts the winning run at third base. So that was a mistake on our part, but that's our fault as coaches. We got to do a better job of coaching our players, making sure they understand in those situations what they're doing.
What's the message to the guys as you try to get them to turn around for an afternoon game tomorrow?
Well, we'll be ready to play. I mean, I think the biggest thing about tonight that we can take away from tonight is, we didn't play very well, but we were still in the game. And our pitching staff gave us a chance to stay in the ball game. We've got to be more disciplined. We preached and preached and preached discipline coming into this game. Just watching the video on Hill, he pitches up in the zone with the fastball, but his slider was really good tonight. I mean, he looked like a guy that's got to go and as a high pick in the draft tonight. He was very impressive. So just need to be a little more disciplined. Need to take pitches out of strike zone, do a better job of staying in the strike zone with our swings. I thought we were overly aggressive, not very disciplined, but again, we faced an elite guy tonight, so he deserves the credit.
Coach, third straight year that sets it a home run here in Columbia. He doesn't seem to be a guy that gets too high or too low for anything, but he really gets up for this series, doesn't he?
Well, he's just a good hitter. Seth's a good hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the country, and he got one of the few mistakes that we got all night, and he did what good hitters do when they get a mistake. He hit it hard. We certainly wish we could have had a few more at bats. With runners on base, but we didn't. Seth was really the only threat that we had tonight.
The home run by Matt Williams. I know he's a guy who's been around a long time. You probably think he's on his second go around here.
Well, he's got to be in like his 6th year or something here. But, I know Matt Williams, know his dad, Steve, high school baseball coach at Belton Honea Path, wonderful man, and what a great kid. You got to give him credit. I mean, that guy had 1 home run and I think 163 at-bats last year. So when he pinch hit for Rowe, they brought him in for one reason. What a great call by Coach Kingston, to bring him in, pinch hit him right there. That's a tough spot to come into, and you give that veteran left-handed hitter an opportunity to step up there, and man, did he run into it. So give Matt a lot of credit in a high-pressure situation, coming in off the bench doing his job. He definitely delivered for him.
Coach, you have to feel pretty good about Hennessy now. Once again, as a Friday starter in this kind of an atmosphere, doing it for you again.
Jacob was awesome. Jacob did an awesome job, and I thought Owen Griffith threw the ball really well. Obviously outside of, he left the ball up. It was his 3rd inning at that point. He was starting his 3rd inning of work at that point. He was cruising along. He left the ball up, and you give Matt Williams, a lot of credit for the swing that he took. And Riley's going to be Riley. Riley's going to be fine. But Hennessy again threw the ball extremely well. I was very pleased with what I saw out of Jacob.
How's your pen look for tomorrow?
We look good. I mean, we'll have everybody, probably outside of Owen. Have to check and see how Owen feels tomorrow. I don't even know what the pitch count was for him tonight. We'll see how he feels, but we should have everybody available out of the bullpen for tomorrow.
Coach, was your heart in your lungs a little bit when Seth went after that foul ball, diving headfirst into the target?
You know what? What an aggressive play and what a great play. Oftentimes we don't think of Seth Beer on the defensive end, but man, he's gotten better, and what a great play. I thought there was no chance he was going to get to the ball just because it was so close to the tarp, but man, he came out of nowhere and made a great play, so give Seth a lot of credit.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.